The fact that you got cheated on says nothing about you and everything about your ex-partner who betrayed you, because this is how they deal with challenges in their life. This is not how you deal with challenges in your life. You stayed loyal. Your integrity was not compromised. So celebrate the fact that you stayed within your integrity. You evolved, you haven't changed, you didn't cheat, you didn't lie. That's beautiful. See yourself for who you really are. When I found out that my ex was cheating on me, I was devastated, to say the least. If you haven't watched my documentary, I documented my entire breakup and my healing journey. I cried almost for a month every single day. And it wasn't just crying. I was sleep deprived. I wasn't eating. I had digestive issues. It was the most horrible and challenging time of my life. Looking back, it was the best time. I know that probably right now you're going through a cheating and you try to find the positive aspects of it because you saw the title of this video, and I'm going to give it to you, because after a certain amount of time, you start heal, you start to look at the positive and you find it. And hopefully in this video, it can expedite your healing journey with these understandings that I've gathered throughout this time, that after I was cheated on and I started looking at the positive side, when I found them, this cheating was a blessing in disguise. She was an angel that was sent by God. I know that you say, how can you say about your ex who cheated on you that she's an angel? Because we're all one and we're all connected. And she did what she did to get me here, to have these realizations, to tell them to you. And maybe you can pay it forward as well, because we are, again, all one. We're all one. And my name is Coach Goldman, and I'm here to help you go through this challenging time of your life and find the silver lining, see the good, grow and evolve to become the best version of yourself. If you need my help, of course, you can reach me at paz@pazgoldman.com or book a call with me. The link is in the description below. I can help you overcome the cheating, heal from your breakup, and find happiness in your life after all of this chaos, because from chaos comes clarity, and I'm really good at doing this. So this is my extending this invitation to you, and I want to dive into today's presentation. 12 positive aspects of being cheated on. It look, when I wrote it, I was saying to myself, oh my God, you're really gonna do this? And yes, I'm really going to do this for you guys, because I know what you're going through, and I'm gonna help you find peace. So experiencing betrayal by a romantic partner through infidelity is an incredibly painful and challenging ordeal. However, in the aftermath of such betrayal, there can be opportunities for personal growth and positive outcomes. While the positive aspects of being cheated on may not erase the pain of betrayal that you've experienced, they can and will serve a source of strength, growth, and ultimately hope for a brighter future. And I want to emphasize something more, that your future is brighter than ever. Even though you cannot see this right now, I'm not expecting for you to see anything right now or fully understand what I'm saying here. But I want you to know that life goes on and you will be okay. You will be okay. And if you don't believe me, look at my documentary. I documented this just for you to understand. You see me. If you saw the video, you know. If you don't, go watch it, that you know that what I'm talking about. At the beginning, I was done. I said that life is over right here, right now. I cannot trust anybody anymore. I cannot trust myself. I lost sense of self. I lost everything. Everything. By the way, with this come also financial loss. That was even worse. So understand that you've been initiated into greatness here to find you again. Take this gift and let's work on it together. The first thing, the first positive aspect of being cheated on is clarity and closure. It's just clarity and closure. Because right now, that's it. Discovering infidelity provides clarity about the state of your relationship and the character of your partner. Now you know who she or he was. There is no doubt about it. And you don't need to guess. You know they did what they did. You know the character. You know that they are weak people. Cheaters are emotionally weak people. And I don't say bad people because I don't think that people are bad by nature. Their acts might be bad, but people by nature, they are very, very good. And when my ex cheated, the act was devilish. It wasn't a good act. It wasn't a kind act towards me and towards our relationship. But she didn't know better how to deal with her suppressed emotions, insecurities. She didn't know many things, and I cannot blame her based on what she went through in her life. This is just who she was. And most cheaters don't really grow and evolve after cheating because they get the benefit and then they cheat again because they don't stop and draw conclusions from this experience and they repeat it. This is why they repeat it, because when a behavior is being rewarded, us as human beings, this is how we learn. A behavior is being exhibited and then it's rewarded. Therefore, in our subconscious mind, it counts as a good behavior that we should do again. A cheater, when they do that, the remorse that they feel is minor, really minor. And I know you said, but why my cheater boyfriend or cheater girlfriend, do they feel the remorse and regret? Yes, but not like you would expect. Not like you would want them to feel. I know it's hard to hear, but I wanted you to know that, and I want you to know the truth. And by the way, I am not a saint. I cheated when I was younger. When I was in my early 20s, I was dumb. I didn't know, and I cheated. And I know how I felt, and I know how it felt when my ex cheated on me when I was about a year ago, when I was 37. So I've been on both sides of the fence, so I can tell you. The number two, it's a renewed and enhanced sense of trust. Many people tell me, Paz, after you've been cheated on, aren't you more rigid and you have trust issues? I said, no, because get this, now you know what it feels like towards the end. You're better at reading signs and spotting red flags you might ignore at the early stages of your relationship. Now you know, you got wisdom, and use this. Now I know how it feels when my ex is a little bit distant. If my partner is a little bit distant, I read this energy. And I said, this is a familiar energy. Because already you know what it felt like when your ex did this. So you're like, this is a familiar energy. Boom. You know, so you don't need to trust less. You actually trust more due to this happening. And I don't really understand how people develop trust issues. I mean, I can understand, but with this perspective, you can go back once you understand this perspective. And you take it, then you create something beautiful out of it, and you say, my next partner I will trust, because if they fuck up, I already know how it feels. I know the red flags. And my ex told me that she cheated on her ex-boyfriend with me. Huge red flag. Huge, enormous red flags are all over the fucking place. And you know what I've done? What I thought? I said, oh, I'm so amazing and great that I'm so much better than this loser. She picked me. Because I was anxious and insecure. I wasn't secure in my attachment style. I wasn't secure in who I am. Today, if I get into another relationship and I made sure she didn't date for 2 years before me. Usually it's really healthy, but usually I would wait between 3 to 6 months after a breakup to date again. There is conclusions to be drawn. There is a grief process to go through. Without a grief process, you cannot bypass a grief process. And if a person is bypassing a grief process, it will manifest into the suppressed emotion will manifest and outwardly in a way that we call it depression, because they feel this bottled up emotions. They don't understand why they feel the way they feel, but they didn't grieve over you and they're with another person. It's intense emotions feeling towards you and then nothing, and then intense towards someone else and nothing. And you see the emotional volatility. This is not a healthy human being. This is just not a healthy thing. And they're not healthy. They need to work on themselves. And you don't want to be there for them to fix themselves, because it's a lot of work. And you already know how much work you put in yourself. Number 3, strength and resilience. Surviving betrayal cultivates an inner strength and resilience. Overcoming emotional turmoil or infidelity will demonstrate your ability to persevere through adversity and emerge stronger than ever on the other side. You are a warrior for overcoming this. You're not a survivor. You're a conqueror. You are a warrior. You're amazing. And I know it's not easy, but on the other side, maybe you're now still in the emotional turmoil and pain. But let me tell you, on the other side, you discover a fucking animal you never seen before in your life. You discover powers that you possess that you didn't know you had, and you pushed through them. And you say to yourself, if I overcame this, nothing can stop me. Nothing can take away me from me again. You become relentless. You become an animal. And I say it because I know how it feels during. I know how it feels after. And when you go through this breakup or through this pain correctly, don't fall into vices. No smoking, no drugs, no pornography, no indulgence. And when you do this correctly, when you build yourself, you become invincible. You become invincible. And this cheating was the best fucking thing ever happened to me in my life. The best. It made me. It shaped me. It broke me before it did. And I'm happy. It killed the old me that needed to die in order for this man that you see right now become this man. Because without it, I would never get to know myself this way. I would never be able to deliver this message to you like this, with such conviction and knowing that cheating is good. It's a good thing. And I truly believe that everybody needs to experience being cheated on at least once in their life to realize many things about themselves. Nothing can teach you like this pain. This pain is my greatest teacher. Was my greatest teacher. And I hope that you feel the same. Even though you feel this pain, know that you're becoming. So take this pain, alchemize it into good stuff. Don't wreck yourself, build yourself. And I'm here to help you if you need me. Number 4, empathy and compassion. Experiencing betrayal will enhance your capacity for empathy and compassion towards others who have faced similar hardships. How do you think I feel you so much right now if I haven't gone through this? I felt that God told me, listen, pause, you go through this because you need to teach this. You go through this because before that, I was a business coach. I help businesses and coaches online. Now this is what I do because I took the skills that I've learned there and I apply it here. What a beautiful gift. And when you have this empathy and compassion towards others, you can do the same. And it fosters a deeper understanding of the complexities of human relationships and the universal struggles we all face in the matters of the heart. We're all facing it. Nobody is exempt, you guys. Nobody is exempt of feeling sad or feeling... No one is exempt from that. And it's okay. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay. And understand that cheating, this says nothing about you. The fact that you got cheated on says nothing about you and everything about your ex-partner who betrayed you. Because this is how they deal with challenges in their life. This is not how you deal with challenges in your life. You stayed loyal. Your integrity was not compromised. So celebrate the fact that you stayed within your integrity. You evolved. You haven't changed. You didn't cheat. You didn't lie. That's beautiful. See yourself for who you really are. Number 5, self-reflection and growth. Betrayal can prompt deep self-reflection and introspection. It pushes you to examine your own role in the relationship dynamics and identify areas of personal growth and learn vulnerable lessons about trust, communication, and intimacy. And for men, it's masculinity. I know that I wasn't masculine enough. And masculine men who sharpen their axe and their mental capacities to view red flags, see people for who they are. When she told me that she cheated on her boyfriend with me, I needed to know that she's for the streets. She's going to do this to me. Masculine men know. Masculine men understand. And when I understood that I wasn't masculine enough because I wasn't tapping into who I really was, because I had an anxious attachment style. I cured it, I healed it through a process, and I shared it also on YouTube. There is a video that I did about from anxious to secure. Make sure you watch it if you want to learn a little bit more, and how to become more of a man and less of a beta male. What's it called? How to carry a woman, how to understand the relationship dynamic better, how to lead her, not be led, how to make her feel safe and not vulnerable. Because she felt vulnerable, she needed to go to another man to feel safe. How to stand my ground, set my boundaries. There are many things. But I learned. For men, you need to learn that if you got cheated on, this is your problem. The masculinity. You're not a man enough. Sorry to tell you, but this is just the truth. All right, let's continue to number 6. Number 6, renewed focus on self-care. Experiencing betrayal will underscore the importance of self-care and prioritizing your own well-being. It encourages you to invest in activities, practices that nurture your physical, emotional, and mental health. What a beautiful gift you can gift yourself. Better than this, tell me. You start sitting with yourself and you start feeling everything. And you start understanding who you are. And when you start nourishing your physical, going to work out, emotional, you meditate, you read, your mental health, you hire coaches, you talk to a therapist, you understand things you've never understood before. How can you go through life without experience this type of growth? I really ask. And when you go through this betrayal and you find yourself, that's the greatest gift ever. I thank my ex for cheating on me. She gave this man the gift of himself. She killed the other one though. But now I'm just so grateful. I am really grateful. But when it happened, I wasn't grateful. When it happened, I couldn't see it. This is why I want to emphasize it to you so you can see it, because I couldn't. And there was no such video, and I would watch that. So thank you for watching. Next, number 7, raising your standards. Betrayal will prompt reassessment of your expectations and standards for relationships. It may inspire you to seek out partners who share your values, prioritize honesty and loyalty, and are committed to building a healthy mutual relationship. one of the core values that I really, I really value right now, it's loyalty, because I was betrayed, and you probably feel the same. Loyalty is everything. When I look at my dogs, their loyalty moves me to tears sometimes. I look at them and I say, wow, they love me for who I am, not for what I have. They love me for the love that I love them, they love me. And even if I mad at them, they still love me. This is unconditional love. I think we can learn a lot from our dogs, from our pets in general. Unconditional love. I think that God brought dogs into our life to teach us unconditional love. It is so beautiful. And they are asleep right now. I'm watching them. I want to wake them up just to bring them here and to show you this beauty. But actually, it's so quiet. So I'll just keep it like that for now. Okay. Number 8, developing the skill of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a skill if you didn't know. While forgiveness may not come easy or quickly, confronting betrayal can eventually lead to a sense of closure, yes, and healing. It allows you to release resentment and bitterness, freeing yourself to embrace forgiveness as path towards inner peace and emotional liberation. You know, that was not easy to forgive her at the beginning, but with these understandings, it's so much easier. And now that I forgive her, I forgive myself. And I forgive everybody. I don't hold resentment towards no one anymore, because I learned the skill through this, and you develop this skill because you have to forgive in order for you to move on. You have to. If you cannot find the way to forgive, in my book, I want to refer this. Yeah, in my book, Broken Heart, Stronger Soul, that I've written while I was going through the breakup, this really helped me. And there is a whole chapter about forgiveness that I really want you to read. If you're finding hard to developing the skill of forgiveness, read my book, the chapter of forgiveness. It will really help you to go through. There is a process there. Yeah, that is an amazing process. Number 9, developing a deeper connection with yourself. After betrayal, you're not feeling extremely social. So you must spend a lot of time with yourself and start learning more about who you are and what you're really made of. It reveals you. It strips away all the bullshit. It reveals who you are as a man, as a woman. I can speak for a man, but I know that I found the gladiator, the warrior in me. And I loved it. I loved it. I love it now. I didn't really love it when I was going through this pain. I didn't like it. I can't say that I enjoyed it. I knew I was going to overcome it, but I didn't like it. But I knew it was good. So you need to know that too. This is why I'm giving this gift to you right now. You got the gift of yourself. I'm just helping you unwrap it and see it. Number 10, deeper intimacy in future relationships. Going through the pain of infidelity can deepen your understanding of intimacy and trust in relationships, like we talked about before. It will. It can foster greater appreciation for open communication, vulnerability, and emotional connection with in future partnerships. Because you value it much more right now. You see it much more clearly, and you say yes, yes, yes. You know that some of the problems that were in your past relationship, cheating it's people cheat because they feel also sometimes unseen or unheard. There's many things, and sometimes this is just their coping mechanism for exiting the relationship. But before they exit the relationship, there is a reason for that. And when you become more vulnerable and emotional, intelligent, this will deepen and help your future relationships for sure. Number 11, learning to take responsibility. That's a tough pill to swallow, because after being cheated on, telling you this, take responsibility, it's not an easy thing to swallow. Once you are getting closer to fully heal, you no longer blame your ex-partner for betraying your trust. You take the power back to you by assuming responsibility. When I started saying that was my responsibility. This is her fault, but this is my responsibility. I took the power back, and then I said, what red flags were there that I overlooked? What could have done better? What led to this? And you start examining, and as you examine, you find more and more and more things, and and then you just become so much wiser. You become much wiser, and you take the responsibility. And after that, many other things that will happen in your life, you start taking responsibility. Even with my team and with my everything that is happening in my life now, I'm taking full responsibility, because I understand that by assuming responsibility and taking it, I take the control. If I will give someone else the responsibility, I give them the control. I don't want other people to control me. I want to take control of my own life. So when I assume responsibility for something that happened, I got the control. And this is how you are evolving and getting better. Last but not least, number 12, it's a new beginning. Ultimately, surviving a betrayal marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. It presents an opportunity to redefine yourself, rebuild your confidence, and create a future filled with authenticity, resilience, and possibility of genuine love and connection. All right, you guys, this is all I got for you for today. I hope that you find this valuable. If you did, drop a comment below. Let me know what is your greatest takeaway from this video. Make sure that you do this algorithm stuff. I love you guys. You got this. And if you need my help, I'm here for you. I'll see you on the next video. Adios.